Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about suicide awareness and prevention. I logged onto Facebook this morning, and on my wall was one of those on this day memory posts. And so I clicked on it to see what I had posted on Facebook on this day going back several years. And I was taken aback a bit by seeing a post from 10 years ago from a dear friend of mine who very likely took their own life. And the post said, R.I.P. I know you are in our Lord's loving arms, resting in that incredible, steadfast love and grace. I am in despair, and I am at a loss for why. I know that you have taught me more about life in one night at a Mississippi speakeasy than I will ever learn about in seminary. You will be missed, and you will not be forgotten. I loved you, Mickey, and I'm going to miss the hell out of you. You know, I just can't believe it's been 10 years. 10 years. And yet it seems like yesterday. Grief and loss are like that. Time seems to lose all meaning. What I want to say to you today, whoever you are who may be listening to this message, is that regardless of where you're at or how you are feeling, you are loved. You are loved, and your life is beautiful and glorious and amazing. And I'm not trying to be glib here, because I also want to acknowledge that life can be dark and horrible and painful and terrifying. But I believe in the glory and the beauty of all life. I believe in finding a peaceful, life-affirming resolution to all the problems that ail us. And so if you are feeling suicidal, or if you love someone, or care for someone, or know of someone who is suicidal and you don't know what to do, there are resources out there to help you get the help you need. Whether it's help to help yourself, or help to help you choose how to love someone who is suffering. Because it really does get better. That's just not a cheesy campaign that came out of the queer rights movement. Life really can get better. It doesn't mean that life won't still be hard. It doesn't mean that we still won't have suffering. It doesn't mean that sacrifices are going to have to be made. But it does get better. And in my mind, it's worth it. I don't mean to judge anyone who has chosen to take their life or who is considering to do so now. That's not what this is about. What this is about is me reflecting on the death of a dear friend of mine from 10 years ago, and the sincere desire coming from within me to say to all of you, if you need help, you can get it. If you need someone to talk to me, Pastor Rob, pastor and teacher at Holy Trinity Community Church. If you need somebody to talk to, here are 2 resources. Because sometimes it needs to be somebody that you don't know. It needs to be an unbiased, unrelated third party. And there's a lot of comfort in anonymity when talking about these most difficult things. The first resource I want to highlight for you is the Memphis Crisis Center. Holy Trinity Community Church here in Memphis, Tennessee, has had fundraisers for this organization organized by T. Smith. And they are good people. You can trust them. You can reach the Memphis Crisis Center at memphiscrisiscenter.org. You will see there that it says that as a local affiliate of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Memphis Crisis Center is an entry point into hope and help. Through that lifeline, they will direct you to people, services, and organizations that can help you through the immediate situation and then connect you to long-term resources for recovery. And let me just say that you don't use these 24-hour lifelines only if you yourself are considering suicide. That is why they are there. You can certainly use them for that reason. But they are also there for people who love and are concerned about and are worried about and don't know what to do to help other people who have expressed suicidal thoughts or a desire to take one's life. When you don't know what to do, there are people trained on the other side of these phone lines and emails and texts and chats who can help you to find your way in how to choose to love these people that you care about more fully as you try to help them address these issues and find some relief from their suffering. Now, their lifelines at the Memphis Crisis Center are open 24/7, weeknights and holidays. Call them. You're worth it. You can call them at 1-800-SUICIDE. There is also another organization that I would like to highlight that is near and dear to my heart, and it is called the Trevor Project. If you are a young person in crisis and feeling suicidal, or you love someone who is a young person in crisis who is feeling suicidal, or you are in need of a safe and judgment-free place to talk, call the Trevor Lifeline now at 1-866-488-7386. They are also good people. This is a safe place for you to go to get the resources, the information, and perhaps the comfort and support that you or your loved ones need. You can simply call. You can also text or chat if you go to their website, thetrevorproject.org. Hold this information in your heart. Know that you are worthy and glorious and made in the image of God, and that whether you are feeling it or not, you are loved. And there is help. There is light at the end of the dark day. The storm does come to an end. Even Job finds a way out from a terrible situation, one step at a time. And hopefully so can you. My name is Pastor Rob, and this is our 5-minute meditation. Holy Trinity Community Church, together, we are the difference.